My perception of marriage was very, very different. I thought I'm going to grow a very big beard, which turns out I can't grow a beard. And I thought I'm going to have 6 kids. I'm going to have an obedient wife because that's the way I was taught. Like, hey, you got to have that structure. And so I'm like this, I don't know, some prophet of some sort in the family, and everybody listens to me. Or at least that's how I was brought up thinking, right? And the whole thing about, I don't know. Okay, that was my perception. That was my genuine perception. When I got married.
So when we get married, Tim says that he wants to have 6 kids, and I was like, can I point a little bit just for a second? I was like, oh my gosh, I really like this guy, but dang, 6 kids is a lot. But I never really voiced it to you. Like, you want a minivan family.
Oh yeah.
You did. And I was like kind of freaking out inside. I was like, dang, I'm kind of scared of a lot of kids. But I never said anything to you about kids. Kind of the kids' decision was all you.
Yeah. I think a lot of things you say early in the marriage is like, that, dude, you don't even know what a marriage is.
Okay. And what did it turn out to be then?
Well,
that was your perception. What was the perfection?
Yeah. Well, that's interesting because when we got married, and even us, you know, after we got engaged and everything, we had a whole, slightly over 6 months, I believe, right? Or roughly 6 months. I got to see a different image of you. I got to see, you know, there's one thing that you were taught and another thing that you actually get to experience. I got to see that you have a persona, like personality.
A lot of attitude definition.
Yeah, which was actually the attractive part. He said, yeah, I wanted somebody with a little bit of attitude, but someone with good intention. So anybody, whenever I see a perfect person, that's not my thing. But I said, like, you have an opinion to things, and you have excitement to life, and you want to chime in. We're like, hey, and I would be like, yeah, let's go over there. Or like, our car is located in this location. Like, no, I don't think so. Because remember, one of the first arguments I think we had is we were walking somewhere to our car, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, I know where the car is. And you're like, no, the car is actually at a whole different location. And that's a silly thing, but it made me realize. Right? I don't remember. I think I might have been right in that part. But
you're better about finding car. I'm just curious.
I don't know. But it was, to me, it was one of those things like, okay, wait, you have like, almost, it sounds weird, and I'm sure not everybody was walking the same paths, but to me it's like, okay, wow, so that's interesting. Like, she's in the same level as I am. That's how it was to me. And so when we talked about like early marriage, like where we want to live, what we want to do, you were always in the conversation. I thought I'm just going to tell you what to do, not in that regard, but that's the way I was taught. I'm just going to listen to your opinion.